Hi guys, what is up? It is a good afternoon. It's about 1:30 and I'm just starting this vlog right now. I meant to start it in the morning, but I just got carried away. I was just over here on my bed, on my laptop, just getting admin stuff done. I had a few emails which I wanted to send, and then just like a little planning and a little restructuring which I needed to do for this month. Let me sit you down. Let's chat a little bit. So at the start of this month, I decided to not do any vlogs, but because I just have no certainty of how much time I'm going to be able to get so that I can vlog. But as time has gone on, it just feels like I've been sitting down here empty, waiting for shit to happen when it's not happening, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So I have decided that instead of filming like week-long reading challenges or like week-long reading vlogs, I'm just gonna film for like a day or two and do like a little day in my life type of moment. I posted like 2 vlogs recently. One is yet to go live for me, so by the time you guys watch it, there are gonna be like 2 vlogs. I miss vlogging, I love vlogging, and I just like feel out of my element, out of my routine when I'm not vlogging. So that's what we're gonna do. And this vlog is just going to be like a very bookish vlog in my opinion, because I have a few books which I want to read, and I want to go on like a little solo coffee shop date, because I legit have not been out of the house for something enjoyable at all recently. Like I've been just going out for my classes or to do some errands and get some chores done, and I just need to go out and have a little bit of fun by myself or with a friend. I have not decided, so we're gonna have like a little outdoor moment. I've had to downgrade to instant coffee because my coffee grounds are not here yet, and I did a bad job ordering them this time. But coffee is coffee. This one is a bit bitter for my liking. Let's talk about the book I'm currently reading. I am currently reading Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami. I'm on page 225. I have about 400 pages to go, and this classifies as a little fall book because it's very atmospheric, it's very cozy, and that is what I'm going to title this video, like reading cozy fall books, because the next few books which I'm going to read are also very cozy, very atmospheric and fall-esque. So we're gonna do a little fall themed reading, even though it's not fall outside. It's very hot. It's very hot. I am dying. You guys can hear the fan in the background. That's not coming off. That's not turning off at all. I'm like 1/3 into the book and I'm lost. I'm lost a little bit at this point. Like it's very atmospheric, it's very engaging, it's very intriguing, it's very absorbing. Like I am sucked into the story, but I just don't know what the story is, and I don't know what to make of it. It's very weird. It's very weird. Like it is very weird. This is only like my 3rd Murakami book, even though I consider him to be like one of my favorite authors. I still have to remind myself like how weird the books can get. But I'm extremely excited to finish this. I am also listening to this as an audiobook, and the narration is just top notch. I am in love with the narration. Honestly, yeah, you know what, actually I would not suggest you to choose the audiobook over the physical book, because the story is a lot to take in. Even though the audiobook is done very well, you can understand everything, I will still prefer having a physical book in my hand, just so that I can make sense of what is going on very easily. Yeah, I am loving this a lot. I have about 5 hours left in the audiobook, so my goal is to finish it today. I don't have an evening class, so that seems very doable. It is 5:30 and I'm currently on page 258. I just got done like about 30 pages of reading, which is so bad. I've just been procrastinating. I've been putting off reading. I took like a nap, I ate lunch, and I went on my phone, obviously. I am gonna finish Kafka on the Shore tonight. I am gonna finish this tonight. I am gonna finish this tonight because there is just no way that I'm gonna go to bed without finishing this book. Like I have how many? 350 something pages left, and I am gonna finish it tonight. This book has been dragging on for 2 weeks, and it simply cannot fly. It simply cannot fly anymore. Every time a book takes me more than 3 days to finish, does not matter how busy I am, like I can literally be neck deep in things to do, so I won't have time to read, but it will still be the book's fault, because I don't know, that's literally how my brain works. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this tonight. That is like my goal for today. Wait, literally. Okay, okay, okay. So page 258. Everything now fits. Everything now fits. I've been like so confused as to like how the two timelines, how the two stories are gonna connect with each other, and they did. They finally did. So we have first story where Kafka, he has run away from home because of his father, and then we have another story. We have Nakata, who is tracker of lost cats, and he is just going around doing things. And over here in the background blurb itself, it says, as their parallel odysseys unravel, cats converse with people, fish tumble from the sky, a ghost-like pimp deploys a hegel-spouting girl of the night, and like, okay, so now there is some sort of link in between both of the stories, and my like the involvement I have in the story has like literally multiplied tenfold. If I was like invested in the story at about like 60%, now it is 600%, because makes sense. Makes sense. Putting your moisturizers or any sort of like face skin products in the fridge. Putting on this moisturizer felt so good because it was so cold. Like it like literally soothed my skin. This is now going to be an unconscious part of my life, because nothing feels better than a cold lotion on your face. Hi, what is up? Good morning. It is 10:57 right now, and today I had a morning class. I was substituting for a friend who is out of town. After that, I came home, I took a shower, and then I ended up napping. Post shower naps are always just so good. But as you guys saw, I did my skincare. We have a second coffee of the day. I had one pre-class, just plain black. I'm gonna sit down and make the to-do list for the day. But the first thing I need to add to it is to just check on my coffee situation, because as much as I love the instant coffee, I don't love instant coffee, honestly. Like I don't even know why I said that. Like I don't love instant coffee anymore. I love my freshly brewed coffee, and I need to make sure that I have my grounds within the next 2 days, because like 6 more coffees with instant coffee, it's just not gonna be the same. A big day today. I have 2 classes in the evening. I have this vlog to film. I have this book to finish. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know why I have the sunglasses on my head, but these sunglasses bring out like my alter ego. You know, like these are very sufficiently stylish, I want to say, because they are like a different shape than a regular aviator or like a regular, what other shapes are, I don't know. as for the book, I am currently on page 332, and I know that I'm going to finish this today. I wanted to finish it yesterday, but things came up and I could not finish. But I am very, very invested in the story. Like, all of the pieces are starting to fit together, and I need to know what happens in this book now because I'm very invested in the characters. I love the characters a lot. I'm just like in love with the writing. I'm in love with the audiobook narration. I have I can see exactly how many, 3 hours and 49 minutes left in the audiobook. So if I stick to it, I should be done listening to this book by 3 p.m., which is going to be very, very like a big task accomplished because I need to leave for my classes at 5:15-ish. So that will give me like a little buffer time to get other things done. I've been meaning to do like a whole bookshelf organization, then this situation, as well as I want to do a little bit of a book unhaul because I want to buy something. You're going to be excited because it's going to be very much, very, very book and very YouTube focused. I think so. I'm going to make like a separate video just taking all the books down, cleaning, organizing. I think so. I'm going to show all of the books which I'm going to unhaul in that video, and then once the video goes live, I will put up the Instagram stories for all of the books and you guys can buy it. I think so. I'm going to do that. Oh, you know what? By the time this video is up, this video is going to go up, I think so, on Saturday. So yeah, the book unhaul is already done. So still, like, if you want books in the future, go and follow my bookstagram at themindlessbiz because that's like the most convenient way for me to do it in the future as well. I am gonna make my to-do list, listen to my audiobook, and we are gonna have a fun, productive, yet a very, very, very bookish day. Hi guys, what is up? It is 3:36 right now. Wait a minute, why am I looking so pale and blue? You guys are in the living room. I've not filmed here in quite a while, but I am on page 492, so I have a little over 120 pages. Yeah, 120 pages. I've made another coffee to drink. The 120 pages are 1 hour 30 minutes, so that's like 90 minutes left, which is not bad. The story is developing a lot more now, and like we literally have 120 pages left, so that means we are nearing the climax very, very soon. I'm liking the story a lot. It's so weird, yet it's so like captivating. It is so intriguing, and I'm like completely absorbed in the book. It's not fantasy, but it just feels like a dream. It feels like a dream. Like, things are happening out of nowhere which would just happen in a dream. So that is literally what it feels like. It feels like a fever dream, and I am so excited. Thursday now. I did not do any sort of like morning montage type of thing because how many times do you guys want to see me making my coffee and going out to take my class? But let me sit you guys down, or should I hold you guys? Last night, as you guys saw, I picked out 2 books, The Bell Jar and Piranesi, and out of those, I started reading Piranesi. I've been meaning to read this book for so long. I got this last year in last January. So Jan of 2022, and it's now October 2023. So this book is long overdue. My hair is wet, so just deal with it, okay? I picked this up at like 10:30, so my goal was to get like about 100 pages in, which was so doable in like 1.5 hours up till midnight. But I went on my phone and stayed on my phone till 11:30. I am so ashamed of it. I'm so ashamed of it. Like literally exactly 10 pages in. It's very weird. I don't understand anything yet, and I think so it's gonna be like that for a while. Most people say like this is 245 pages, so I've heard people say like up till page 200 you have no clue what is going on, but it's very atmospheric. Like the 10 pages I've read, it's very visual. It's creating like a very eerie, very like dark academia vibe, very cozy visual in my mind, which I'm very excited about. Oh yeah, I got some air fryer paper just to put in the air fryer and make my life and make cleanup easier. And after that we have some annotation tabs. Okay, I want to tab Piranesi, so I think so I'm gonna use some of these. I'm gonna use the red, the orange, the gray, and I don't want to use black. I used black when I was doing yellow face, and I literally could not see where I'm like what was underneath the tab. So maybe we'll do the dark gray. I have like 240 pages left to go, so that means at 60 pages an hour I should read it. I should be done with it by, it's 12:05, so I should be done with it by 4:30 max to max, but we all know I'm gonna get distracted and I'm gonna finish it at like 5:30 or 6, but I don't mind. I want to finish this before my evening class so that I can start another book at night. I just posted like a day in my life type of vlog where I read the Percy Jackson book, and it is kind of flopping. It is flopping. Like when you post a YouTube video, you get its performance in terms of views in comparison to the last 10 videos. So your goal ideally is to hit like the higher spots on the ranking. So 1 to 3 is good. This video yesterday night, it was at 10 out of 10, so it was the lowest, and now it has risen up to like 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. It's not doing as well as I thought it was going to, but it's still not even 24 hours. I can't judge anything like that, so we're gonna give it time. It's gonna climb up, I have no doubt about it. But yeah, I hope this video is doing better. I don't know how I want to film the rest of this vlog because I've already filmed like a lot of montages and a lot of time lapses. I think I'm gonna resort to giving you updates at different timelines in the book. So at about like 50-55 pages I'll see you guys now. Just look at this, So on the back you start with the bottom corner, which is Pira, then the spine is Piranesi on the column, and then over here on the front is NESI, so it just kind of like flows. Piranesi. There were a few books which were supposed to come and they are not coming in, and this is the thing, like I do get a lot of free books, but I get attached, like my self-worth gets attached to those free books, and it is so bad. Like every single time a book which is supposed to come is coming very late, or I don't get a confirmation whether it's coming or not, I get very anxious. Like this is a tale which is repeating itself, and this time around I am just reminding myself like, Rutvik, it's just a book. Don't put your self-worth into whether you are getting this free book or not. And one of the book, I've gotten a confirmation that I'm gonna get it, so I'm not really worried about that. But I was hoping it would get here sooner so that I can include it in this vlog. But if it does not come, I'll read it sometime later. And the second book, I have an unofficial confirmation that I'm gonna get it, but I don't have like a proper concrete confirmation that I am getting it. So that is put me in a limbo. And I know I should not be like that, but I am like that and I can't do anything about it. Like me and my Bookstagrammer and Booktube friends, me, Anchal, Swati, and one more person, Shubhangi, we get so stressed when we don't get a book. And it is the stupidest thing in the world. Like, it is the stupidest thing in the world, but it's a struggle that only us people can understand. And yeah, I want to get this video done by Friday so that on Saturday I can get my unhaul up and then I can send the packages next week. Next week I am going to start my Stephen King video by hook or by crook. Like, I'm going to start it. If something happens I will pause it, but I'm going to start it because I've been pushing it for way too long. Hi, what is up? I completely lost it yesterday. Like, after I last spoke with you, I read a little bit and then I went to bed. Like, I took like fat, juicy 4-hour nap and then I woke up just in time to just like do a few things around the house and leave for the class. And while I was doing all of that, I was spiraling so much. I don't know what happened, but I just like got so anxious. My anxiety just like peaked a lot. Then I came back home at night. I did a little bit of journaling. I was still very much like in my overthinking and in my just like anxiety mode. I don't know what happened. Like, I seriously don't understand. And so I ended up watching a lot of YouTube last night. All of that just is in conclusion that I did not read a single thing after that. I am currently done with part 1 of the story. The story is divided into 7 parts. So I am currently on part 2, which is just page 21. Page 21. I don't want to talk about it. This is 245 page book. I started it the day before yesterday. I don't know what to say. I seriously don't know what to say. So my only job to do today is to finish this book. I'm also tabbing it using the new tabs I got. I took these 4 out because they kind of like match the color. Okay, hi, it is Saturday now. And I have a lot of updates. First and foremost, still not done. I am still only on page 49, which is very embarrassing, but I don't know why. I just am feeling very sick. I'm feeling very sluggish. My body is just like not cooperating. I'm feeling very, very like heavy. My body is in so much pain right now. I don't know why, but I have some book mail to show you guys. First up, I received Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mehrer. This was the book I was hoping to get like a few days back because I wanted to read it in this video. I was planning to extend this, but I just want to be done with this video at this point, so I'm not going to do that. I'll give you guys a review in another different vlog if I happen to read it in it, or just like in the October wrap up. After that, I also received Wednesday's Child by Yeon Lee. This is a collection of short stories as well as there is one novella in it. Taken together, they articulate the true cost of living with all of Lee's trademark unnerving beauty and searing wisdom. I am very excited about this book and I can't wait to read this very, very soon. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Ooh, this is stunning. This is stunning. Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. This won the Women's Prize for 2023 and they released a paperback edition, but I don't like the cover of it. I like this original cover. It looks so pretty. It is like matte finish and I am utterly obsessed with this book. Oh my god. This is kind of like a flipped on its head retelling of David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. In that, David Copperfield, he was meant to achieve greatness, and I think so he does not achieve it, something like that. But over here we have Demon Copperhead, who was born in the troughs, and he literally had such a hard life, and he tries to make it out of it. And I've heard great things about the writing in it, as well as about just like the storytelling in it, and I'm very excited about this. The biggest update I have for you guys is, you know what, I'm just gonna show them to you because it is, I am so happy about this. They're kind of asleep right now, but look at these baby squirrels. This is number 1, and this is number 2. My grandmother's caretaker, she rescued them, but she's gonna go out of town for a few days, so they are living with us, and it's just like the most perfect thing. They are so small. They're, yes baby, yes, they're so small that they have not even opened their eyes yet, but they like know me now. And when I open the box and when they sense my scent, they start to play. They wake up and they start to play, and it's just the most perfect thing. I've always wanted to hold a baby squirrel in my hand once in my life, and I now have 2, and I've been playing with them for multiple days. It just feels so, I feel like Snow White. I literally disturbed them just to show you guys. So come on babies, you need to go to sleep. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anything else yet, but I'm just gonna focus on finishing Piranesi because it's like a necessity at this point. So yeah, that is my task for today. I will see you guys when I am done with it. I hope that is very soon. There are so many things I can thank the internet and Instagram for, but this is a new one. Coke plus half a lemon and a pinch of salt is this superior way to drink Coke, because this is just so good. This is like my 3rd glass of the day, and this is not diet Coke, or this is pure sugar. This is pure sugar, and I need to stop, but I can't because it is so good. Anyway, as for the book, let me give you a quick little update. I'm looking so rough, I'm looking so oily and stuff, but I am on page 96. I have decided to give up on annotation. Like, I'm not gonna actively annotate it. If I find something very interesting or something very noteworthy, then I will be underlining or annotating it, because I'm just getting distracted with the annotations so far. So yeah, I'm liking the story. It's starting to make a bit more sense now. Like, there are like conflicts in the plot starting to come up, and it's getting very interesting. Okay, so hi guys, what is up? It is a few hours later, and the mini mic is out because we are gonna sit down and recap Piranesi as well as Kafka on the Shore. I completely forgot that I did not give you guys what my final thoughts are. I also have my mom's glass of Coke, lemon and salt. I don't know what to feel about these books. Like, I think so these books are gonna take me a few more days to form my final opinion on, because the books themselves are very good. I had such a immersive time reading them, and just like being so completely absorbed in the story and in the world, in the characters and in the writing. But in the end, what my final thoughts are, I still am not sure, because they are the type of books where you have to kind of like think a lot, and I have to make up my mind as to how I feel about it. So I don't really have a final opinion to give to you guys. All I can say is that the story is just so wild, so weird, so out of pocket at times, but the writing, the words, the prose in this was just so beautiful. The way the words flowed into each other. The sentences, there are so many good quotes, and now that I have finished this, the next time I reread it, I will definitely annotate it, underline a lot of different quotes, because it's just so well written. It's just so beautifully written. The prose is just like, this book has kind of like cemented the fact that I love Murakami's writing. I may necessarily not agree with a lot of aspects of his stories, because the way he writes about sex, the way he writes about women, it's kind of very irky for me, so I don't really vibe with that. But apart from that, it's just so weird, it's so out of pocket, it's so dreamlike, and this book basically felt like a fever dream, and it was entrancing, and I was completely hooked in the story. And if you are able to digest like out of pocket weird things, then this definitely is a really good book for you. As for Piranesi, I halfway through Piranesi decided that I was not going to annotate it, but as I went on, the story got very interesting, so I did annotate a lot. Can you guys see? I did annotate like a lot, and this story again is so cryptic. It is so, it's so hypnotic, it's so fascinating, it's so unique, and it is so haunting. Like, I I am like completely speechless about this book. This book is definitely worth the hype. I've been building up the hype in my mind for the last like 1.5, almost 2 years. Like, I've known about this book for a really long time, and I finally got it last January in 2022. So the wait was worth it. Like, I was completely absorbed in this book. It was so hypnotic. Like, the way everything, like, it was so confusing, but at the same time it was calling me, and it just wanted itself to be read. Like, those books where the book wants you to read it. The book wants you to read it. Like, the book does not let you put it down. This is one of those books, because it is absolutely absorbing. Like, this book was a sponge and I was a liquid, and it completely absorbed me. As for the star rating, like, right now my feeling is that this is like a 4.5 stars, because just again, the sex and the portraying women part, I did not really like that. Like, too weird. Like, I understand it's Murakami, it's supposed to be weird, but even on the weird scale, it was just way too weird. For this is a 4.75 to 5 stars. It's a 5 stars. You know what? It is a 5 stars. It's a true 5 star. I was gonna knock off the 0.25 because it took me like 4 days to finish this book. I started it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, this is the 4th day, and I was gonna knock off a 0.5 stars, 0.25 stars, but like, I literally read from page 50 to page 245 today. Like, the first 50 pages I read in like bits and pieces, but the rest of it I read all of it today. So it is absolutely absorbing. It's absolutely engaging. The writing in this is very tight. It's very razor sharp, but it's not as lyrical in my opinion. Like, over here there are so many lines where you underline the lines, you underline the words, because they're just so beautifully written. But over here the plot is just so well, just so well executed. Like, there may not be any like quotable lines in this one. At least I did not find any to strike out. But the book, the concept of it, like, I was completely hypnotized by it. Like, I could not get away out of it. Like, I could not get myself out of it. It was just so well executed, and just so ingenious in the conceptualization of it. And there is a reason why this won the 2020 Women's Prize, because it is literally so unique, so original, and I am so happy I have this hardcover edition, and that I have now read it, because this and Harry LaRue were like the two books which I desperately wanted to read this year, and I am so happy that now I've read one of them. And This has inspired me to pick up Addy, and I will pick it up in November, because right now, after I finish off this vlog, I'm gonna just like do all of my chores and responsibilities, and later at night I'm gonna pull an all-nighter today, reorganizing all of my bookshelves, decluttering, because I'm doing the unhaul tomorrow. So I need to just like take all of the books out, clean the shelves, and just get everything done. And next week we are starting the Stephen King week, and I'm so excited because this video has been months in the making. I've wanted to film the Stephen King video for literally months. Like, I've gotten the books which I wanted to use for it in August. In July, I want to say June or July, sometime around that, and I've still not filmed it, and I'm so happy that I'm picking it up. Thanks so much for watching this kind of like a messy vlog. I'm still trying to get my footing around after the 2-week break that I took, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below anything you want, just say hi, and subscribe for more videos every week. Bye.